This song has been on the Billboard charts for the last 19 weeks, and unlike a lot of the other songs on that list, this one actually deserves to be there. Okay, I honestly have no idea what deserves to be there and what doesn't, and I'm not throwing shade on the others. I just find this song super catchy and want to break down a few reasons why, so let's get into it. First, real instruments. Live bass, live drums, live guitar, I think. As much as I love electronic music, there's something refreshing when artists get back to analog instruments, or at least mix the two. Maybe it's the age of AI and wanting to feel something a little more human, or maybe I'm just getting old. Spoiler alert, I am. But I'm a sucker for acoustic instruments and all things analog. And I don't think I'm the only one. Vinyl records recently outsold CDs for the first time since 1987. I realize both mediums are severely dated and are no longer how the majority of listeners experience music, but it's still a significant metric that indicates a collective shift. Second, the main synth flute or mellotron part. I don't really know what you'd call this part, but I was able to recreate the sound with a synth flute plus effects. This is an unusual sound in a pop song. Will Dukes of Rolling Stone said that these eerie chords exuded modish late 60s cool. So just what are these chords? It's actually a fairly standard 2-5-1-6 progression. So we have B flat minor 7, E flat major, A flat major 7, F dominant 7. But when we add the melody, we get the ninths of some of these chords, which starts to sound a bit more ethereal. Combine that with the sort of lo-fi record player vibrato, and we get that eerie, almost carnival-like sound. So next, the bass line. This is a simple 4-bar pattern, mostly landing on roots and outlining the harmony, while also supporting the vocals and not getting in the way. So we have B flat, E flat, G, A flat, F, A flat, C. What's also interesting here is that at the end of the first 4 bars of the pattern, the bass is outlining an F minor chord, F, A flat, and C. So with the other voices, this is really like an F minor 7. But we still have the major third in that upper synth flute part, which leads to this minor-major clash and creates a lot of tension. But the second time around, the bass plays the A natural and goes up in minor thirds. So the chord becomes more of an F7 flat 9. This is a cool subtle change to make the chord progression a little more varied the second time around. There's also a bit more pull back to B flat minor with this chord, because we have the A natural that's only a half step below B flat and sort of wants to resolve up. And we also have the G flat that's only a half step away from the F and sort of wants to resolve down. A, C, E flat, G flat. And finally, the drum part. This is probably my favorite aspect of the track. The live drums that sound both sampled and human. First you have the main groove with swung 8th notes, almost like a Dap Kings Motown thing. Then you have this double time swung 16ths fill. I love this. Then suddenly it drops to halftime for the next verse, along with the bass dropping to the lower octave. It's like the bottom drops out, but you still have the hi-hat 8s to keep the momentum. Then you start getting these sporadic moments of space. Some double time kicks. This is so killing. It's the mix of live playing and post-production manipulation, so some notes are removed, some are nudged or bumped for specific placement. Really cool stuff and super inventive. The last thing I should mention are SZA's lyrics and vocals, which are phenomenal and terrifying and dreamlike all at the same time. This should probably be the first point, honestly, and it's likely the main focus for most listeners. But I'm an instrumentalist, not a singer or lyricist, so I wanted to focus mainly on the instrumental aspects that make this song so engaging. So those are just a few of the reasons why I think this song is absolutely deserving of all the attention it gets. SZA, Rob Bicel, Carter Lang, everyone else involved all did an awesome job on this, and I think it'll be one of those tunes that people don't forget for a long time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you similar stuff. Cheers.